First 10 minutes of the game was a well-played game, and of course everything got going before the top of your screen is where Blake was involved a little bit with Barnaby was out there and Gar Snow, and then that's when Cairns went over, and it just, you know, everybody got together, and eventually they were able to calm everybody down and start the game. And you know, guys, again, I thought the first 10 minutes of the game was just a hard-hitting game. I thought it was Mike Dunham that really got things going, even though Eric Cairns and those two players, along with Sandy McCarthy, you know, but I thought the game in the first 10 minutes was it was out for one, and then it didn't end. I mean, you see McCarthy fake like he was going to hit Cairns, and then this was after everything broke up, and then those two got back together again. This is like old-time hockey. It's like a playoff atmosphere in here now, and Mark Perry.
Set in the pregame, it was tonight. What was going on there?
Well, I think it's an emotional game. It's a big game for us and our whole team, so we needed the 2 points. And, you know, I just came across the line. He was standing on our line, Jason Blake, and a little across it, and I kind of bumped into him, and things seemed to escalate from there.
Now, we're going to take a look at it. Tell me how much of this was planned.
Nothing. I just came across, and like I said, I think he saw me coming. He put his body right on our side of the line. I didn't cross over, and ended up bumping into him. And then, you know, things start from there. But, you know, it's an emotional game. Both sides really need this game, and things happen for a reason.
Well, let me tell you something. You know,
Hurried scoring summary. So here we go. Holik and Scatchard. Holik plays it back to Malakoff. Malakoff and Mironov on defense. Played into the Islanders' zone. Bouchard tried to play it. He was taken down by Barnaby. Barnaby hit by Scatchard. Blake fires it off the end boards. Almost hit referee Don Van Massenov. Amerlik played it out of the zone. All the way down it goes. Look at Blake hustle out. Forced Dunham to come out and play the puck. Up the boards, Bobby Holik. Holik meets a couple of Islanders. Amerlik and Bouchard, and the path open, and Barnaby missed the net.
Boy, the seas parted there, didn't they? Barnaby, 2 chances here in the first shift. The first time the puck jumped right over his stick. The second time he didn't look like he wanted to shoot, and when he did, he fired it wide.
Messier has come on. Jamie Lundmark is with him.
It's against Pekka's line.
Rangers are missing a forward out there, John. They only have 4 players out there.
They still only have 4 players.
Somebody forgot to come on the ice.
Somebody's
asleep. The Rangers have only 4 skaters on. Terry O'Reilly just realized it.
And here comes Dwyer. Well, Dwyer's supposed to be the winger on that line. It's up to him and the coaches to be alert. Oh, baby.
They went a whole shift.
It was a power play without a power play. And thankfully for the Rangers, Mike Dunham makes a big save. Oh, baby. And you can see all 4 Rangers. Well, you're supposed to have 5. The Islanders make a line change and attack. Control the puck along the boards. Here comes a shot from right down the middle. The Rangers still only, whoops, my fault, still only 4 people. Oh, that's not a good sign.
Nedved is on now, won the face-off back. Cross and Kasparidis on defense. Nedved, Dvorak, and Samuelson. As I mentioned, Dwyer was a late change in the lineup, and apparently just forgot his assignment. Icing his whistle against the Islanders.
Just watching Parrish, he doesn't look like he's skating in a very comfortable way. He's dragging his left leg a little bit, and I don't know what happened to him on that shift, but he doesn't look comfortable. Rangers better be a lot sharper than that. The players and the coaches on the bench, that's their jobs. Sam, as far as the stuff in the warm-up went, it'll be interesting to see when Cairns is on the ice against McCarthy, because those two really went at each other. They didn't fight, but they got after each other.
The puck all the way down. Rangers have now brought their 3rd defensive pair on. Another Islander icing. They have Pody and Bouchard on defense. The Islanders have the line of Pekka, Bates, and Parrish on. You look at Michael Samuelson. It's set for the face-off. In the game against Atlanta Sunday afternoon, which the Islanders won, Sean Bates had just an incredible goal. Gave the Islanders a 2-goal lead. Dvorak comes out of the corner. Checked by Janssen, finds Nedved. A soft backhander is stopped. Samuelson was taken down by Martinek in front, and out comes Kenny Janssen. Janssen fires it across. Off the boards, Dvorak.
It's real early, but the Islanders look rattled in their own zone.
3-on-2 across the line. Rangers were offside.
Now the Islanders, the seas parted when Barnaby came through on that play there. There was people open. Martinic did a good job on Samuelson, but just watch in front here. Look how open Peter Nedved is, and then you can see Samuelson couldn't get to the puck as he was knocked down. Now here's O'Reilly. He noticed, he was the first one of the coaches to notice Dwyer wasn't on the ice. Dwyer was a late addition. He's got to know that when the left winger comes off the ice, if his line's up next, it's up to him to be on the ice to replace that player on Messier's line.
Lindros and
Weimer and Lindros.
Lindros and Weimer were pushing and shoving.
Weimer won a scrap in the last game, Sam, against Cowan of the Islanders. Weimer dropped the gloves and landed a big time left.
Sven Bouchard works it ahead. Scatcherd plays it in. Islanders still without Adrian Aucoin, one of their top defensemen. They have Brad Isbister back in the lineup surprisingly tonight. Here's Blake in front, and the shot went wide as he bowled over Mike Dunham, and Dunham is down and not moving.
Jim Ramsey, the trainer, on the ice. So it's interesting. Blake drove to the net. He's going to get a penalty. And I think the referees are smart here, because if you don't, you're going to see goalies get run at both ends of the ice. Let's watch and see what happens with Blake. He cuts to the middle, and he got shoved. He got shoved from behind by Malakoff. Blake went to the net, which a forward's supposed to do, and he gets shoved. And you see the head of Dunham get smacked. His legs came flying up, and down he went. He's just now up on his knees. When a goaltender, you're not expecting to get hit on the head. You're looking at the puck, you're playing the puck, and then boom. And he caught the right arm of Blake, who was shoved by Malakoff. Now, he appears to be okay, but if you don't give a penalty out on that play, you're going to see the Rangers, in their mind, they'll go down and run Osgood. And so you've got to stop this now if you're a referee. Stop it now. So the Rangers get the first power play of the game.
Dunham seems to be okay. Sidney McCarthy observed, but he will not be out on the power play. Rangers have Holik, Messier, Lindros, Malakoff, and Mironov for the power play. Pekka, Bates, Janssen, and Hammerlich, the penalty killers. Messier with the puck. We're nearly 2.5 minutes in. There's no score in the game. Malakoff carries in. Holik with a back pass to Lindros. Janssen takes it away from Lindros. Controls nicely. Good play by Janssen.
It's a fast penalty killing team.
Here's Bates. Pekka racing down the left side. Lead to Pekka. And he was checked by Malakoff.
Thing with the Islanders, their speediest penalty killers in the penalty box. That's Blake.
Yeah.
Excellent work by Bates and Pekka.
The penalty was Blake. 2 minutes for interference with a goaltender at 2:15.
Here the puck is stuck in Dunham's equipment. He doesn't know where it is. And he's lucky when he skated back in front of the net that the puck didn't jar loose and go over the goal line. It's somewhere. There it is. It just came out and went over the line, and the Islander fans are cheering. Here's the rush. Pekka now has gone to the net 100 miles an hour. Malakoff is trying to get back. Oh, baby. Nice effort by the Islanders. Pekka with only one hand on his stick, but good effort shorthanded.
Don't they have speed limits out here? What's this 100-mile-an-hour stuff? Face-off win, shot by Kavasha, saved by Dunham. Islanders looking good in a penalty kill situation.
They're very fast, very aggressive penalty killing unit. They don't sit back.
Messier trying to fire in. It was blocked by Lapointe. Rangers recover the puck. Bouchard and Pody have come on. Here's Tom Pody. His pass tipped away by Bobby Holik. To Bobby Holik.
That was Kavasha with a long reach.
Kavasha and Lapointe, Hammerlich, and Timander. Timander stops the rush of Lindros. Rangers unable to set up the power play at all.
They can't get the puck deep, Sam. They have not gotten the puck over the blue line yet.
Holik winds up, fakes, moves in on Hammerlich. Hammerlich chopping at him, set up in front for Lindros, knocked away by Timander. He was picked off by Messier. Messier to Lindros, checked by Hammerlich. Centered, but given away to Bates. Bates and Pekka come out. 25 seconds to go in the Rangers power play. Bates controls the puck. And just sends it down the ice. He could have held on to it for 5 more seconds.
15 seconds to go. The Islander fans juiced up with a great penalty kill.
Kasparaitis with a lead to Dvorak. Drop pass, a blind one, but Kasparaitis gets there to play it deep. Osgood stops the puck, back up the boards to Kavasha. Power play is over. Blake is back, teams are at full strength. 4:20 gone by first period, scoreless game, no shots on goal on the Rangers power play. Corey Cross sends it in. Dvorak gets to the puck. Dvorak checked by Janssen. Samuelson and Dvorak. Dvorak keeps it alive. Puts it in front. And it's taken away by Aaron Asham.
Is this Yashin's first shift?
No, I don't think so, John. I think he was out early.
And one earlier?
Yes. Centered for Asham. He moves in. Saved by Dunham. Oh, bad giveaway. Big chance for Aaron Asham. Here's Yashin. Kvasha moves over. Yashin keeps it alive against Kasparaitis. Yashin has scored goals in back-to-back games for the first time since the second week of the season. Nedved trying to clear. Denied by Tamander. Now it's brought out by Dvorak. Batted down by Cairns with a high stick.
Sam, there's not a chance that Mike Dunham at the NHL level has played in a game this big. You know, he's never played with a Ranger Islander rivalry game at stake, and he looks pretty good. Now he handles the puck here and moves it. Actually gave it away, but he got back and made a good left pad save on Asham, who took the shot. McCarthy and Cairns on the ice. The first time against each other. They're already looking at each other. Yep. Cairns looks like he's setting his helmet, and this is going to be interesting. Isbister, by the way, in the lineup for the first time in a long time for the Islanders.
He skated, practiced yesterday, was okay today in the morning skate, and has gotten the clearance to play. Tamander trying to get away from Rico Fata. Donato, Fata, and McCarthy, the Rangers' fourth line. McCarthy took down Winehandle. Isbister.
Look at Cairns is just looking at McCarthy.
They bump. They're together. Puck around to Malakoff for a drive wide. Out to the right point, Mironov winds it deep for Fata. Fata hit by Cairns. Puck out in front. Isbister there to play it. Isbister chased by McCarthy. Glove by Dunham, and he holds on.
So the first shift, I think Eric Cairns was expecting something. McCarthy looked at him but decided to play the game, not fight. So the two of them, who had a chance to get after each other, decided not to. This is McCarthy working on Tamander, who's skating very well. This is where I thought something may develop. Right in here, they hooked up a little bit, but they decided just to play, which is kind of good. There's too much on the line here. You know, if the game gets one-sided, something crazy might happen. But right now, it's a scoreless first period. There's a lot of energy here, and the players are playing with their heads.
Good effort by Scatchard against Holik. Played in front, batted away by Pody, out of the zone. Barnaby got clipped by an accidental stick by Bouchard, who swung it at the puck and clipped Barnaby in the face. Hammerleck hit by Lindros. Bouchard hit by Barnaby. Puck to Blake, racing down. Holik checks him, and Bouchard takes it back. Then he lost it to Hammerleck. Saved by Dunham. And the puck's up into the netting, stopping play. 13:28 to go in the first. No score.
Barnaby and Sven Bouchard get together here. The stick came up there. And couldn't quite see it. Clipped Matthew. He was blocked out. And Barnaby had words with the Islander bench on the way to the bench. A lot of that going on in this game.
Corey Cross.
7 o'clock game. They started talking at each other at 6:30 in warm-up.
Janssen. Rangers called for icing. 6 minutes 47 seconds into the game. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. We all make a difference.
So right now, the Rangers put two centermen on for the face-off. Dwyer goes to the bench, and Peter Nedved on there in case Messier gets thrown out.
Messier wins it to the boards. Kasparaitis up off the glass and out of the zone. Islanders with 4 shots on goal. Rangers with 1. There's no score in the game. Dunham stops it for Cross. Kasparaitis. Take it away. Here's Yashin moving in. Missed the net.
Oh, that is his place to score.
Did the puck flip on him, John?
I don't know.
The
face-off's outside the zone.
Oh, all right.
It went off the glass and into the netting, but that's where he scores from. And he just simply missed. No, he went top corner. Dunham outweighted him. Forced Alexei Yashin to go top corner, as you see the play right there. Kvasha making some nice plays early.
Yeah.
And he just flat out missed, Sam. That's all there is to it. That's where Yashin scores from. That time he missed the net by about 3 feet on a nice play by Kvasha.
Mironov with the puck. Mironov and Malakoff on. Vladimir Malakoff playing in his 600th NHL game. He played 166 in an Islanders uniform. Started his NHL career with the Islanders before going to Montreal, and then on to New Jersey, and then to the Rangers. Rangers.
Offside here, and even on the offside end, Mironov went over to Pekka, kind of got him, and then Pekka moved over, and he got a Dvorak after the whistle. Just these little things going on. I think the thing about Pekka, that's offside now. Now here's Mironov coming over. They meet up a little bit, and then Pekka the stick. Watch here. He twists the feet around of Dvorak. Pekka's got attitude, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think he brings attitude to his team, which means it makes his team play with attitude. And you need attitude.
Pekka in the corner against Mironov. And here is Parrish moving out in front. Couldn't get a shot off, blocked by Malikov. Around to Pekka, drops it back. Parrish knocked down by Malikov. Fans react, nothing called on the play. Don Van Massenhoven, the referee, was looking at it all the way. Samuelsson gets knocked down hard by Bates. And Martinek plays it toward the net.
Another play, though. I know Samuelsson got knocked down, but he didn't get the puck deep. And the Rangers are starting to play a little more in their own zone now than what they did in the first 5 minutes of this game. And I'm wondering if the good penalty kill by the Islanders, who are trapping here, if the Islanders, that charged them up a little bit.
Olik stopped at the line by Cairn. Scatchard sends it all the way down, and this will be an icing. I think the Islanders are trying to capitalize on their speed. They've been throwing the puck down the ice and racing.
But they're getting it deep. They're getting it deep, and you've seen Dunham turn the puck over for a scoring chance. You saw Kavasha make the play, and Yashin missed the net. So it's working. Look at the speed here. As the Rangers get back, an icing call, and Blake's going to the box again. Well, here's Samuelsson. He's got to try and backhand the puck. He's got to get it deep right there, but Bates worked him over. Blake is going for a slash.
And Pody.
Yeah.
So both of them were involved there, as we showed you. And both of them smacking each other with the sticks. So they go off. 2 minutes each for slashing at 8:27. And again, an indication the referees want to maintain control of this game. Olik wins it back. 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. Shot by Lindros, saved by Osgood. He bats it into the corner.
Second Ranger shot.
Cross to Lindros. One timer missed the net. Osgood plays it around the boards. Lindros and Holik. Cross, missed the puck. Crosses on with Kasparaitis. Islanders have Kavasha. Yashin. And Kavasha was slammed by Lindros, and he's down. Lindros shoots, saved by Osgood.
The referee blows the whistle once the Islanders touch the puck. This was an accidental collision. Lindros was regrouping, skating. Kavasha was skating, and this was shoulder to chest. I'm telling you, Sam, it was about a 9 on the Richter scale. And Kavasha's a big man, but he was down, and he didn't move. Yeah, I think this was a complete accident where two players just met up as they were crisscrossing.
Two big men.
Oh, giants. Here's Lindros. He's looking for the puck, and he looks, and boom. His elbow was down. The chin of Kavasha went into the right shoulder of Lindros. And they were just crisscrossing. They didn't even, I don't think Lindros saw him until the last second. Oh, man. The referees weren't making a call. There's no call in the play. That was more of an accidental collision than anything else. Oh. Kavasha's up skating to the bench on his own, which is good. He's had a good start to this game. But boy, did he get laid out.
Fans seeing it on the scoreboard, reacting to it.
An Islander fan's going to see it and say that's got to be a penalty. But those two players, neither one of them had the puck. The Rangers had the puck, and they were crisscrossing, and boom. Lindros was trying to get into the play, 4-on-4 to head up ice.
Skating 4 aside. No score in the game. Little over 9 minutes gone by. Martinek back to Sean Bates. Bates and Pekka, Martinek and Janssen for the Islanders. Samuelsson and Messier with Malikov and Mironov for the Rangers.
Bates and Pekka really work well together.
Bates forced back by Samuelsson. Janssen heads up ice. Nice pass. Pekka forced back, winds it around the boards for Bates. He's hit by Mironov. Samuelsson against Janssen.
Janssen's been the Islanders' best defenseman the last month.
Taken away by Mironov.
Penalty
call.
Rangers. Hooking call. Samuelsson. Islanders will have a 4-on-3 power play
for 51 seconds. And then Blake and Pody will return.
There's Janssen deep. He'll spin around. That's the penalty. Oh boy. Let's take a look at that crisscross, Sam, where Kavasha and Lindros got involved. Now, if we look, there's Lindros. Kavasha's going. Oh, I don't think Kavasha saw Lindros. Lindros wasn't going to move, and boy, was that a collision. Islanders power play, their first of the game.
4-on-3. Rangers have Malakoff, Kasparaitis, and Nedved on. It's Yashin, Hammerlick, Janssen, and Parrish for the power play. Yashin to Hammerlick. Janssen's down low. So is Parrish, who does his best work down low. Hammerlick fakes. Yashin shoots. Saved by Dunham. Parrish had it knocked away by Kasparaitis. Nedved lifts it all the way down.
Yeah, Parrish is good around the front of the net. He'll pay a price to score, and he'll screen goaltenders, and he'll tip in shots and find rebounds.
Parrish chipped it ahead. Dunham plays it to the boards. Yashin against Messier. Hammerlick's got the puck. Corey Cross has come on for the Rangers. Hammerlick fakes, sets up Yashin. Moving in, no shot, no pass. Shot by Hammerlick, save. Messier's got the puck and clears. 2 men out of the box. Now it's a 5-on-4. 2 good saves by Mike Dunham, who doesn't look nervous, looks sharp, and both of those saves he had to move laterally and be in position. 55 seconds to go in the Islander power play. Hammerlick sends it in. By Dunham. Blake there to play it. Cross shoves in. Nedved clears the puck. Hammerlick and Dvorak go for it. Hammerlick reverses to Bates. 9 minutes to go, first period. Scoreless game. There's Hammerlick pressured by Dvorak. Dvorak real strong on the forecheck.
Dvorak and Nedved. We talked about Bates and Pekka. Dvorak and Nedved could do that when they're on their game penalty killing. They work as one, even though they're two.
Nedved was hit from behind by Scatchard. The puck to Bates. Played by Martinek. 15 seconds in the Islander power play. Bates ahead. Blake. In deep. Winehandle's pass cleared away by Poti. Brought out by Nedved. And the power play is over. Samuelson back. Team's at full strength. Scatchard moves in. Hook checked away by Poti. 2 shots on goal on the power play for the Islanders. Scoreless game. Blake against Cross. Scatchard moves it. Kavasha, saved by Dunham. Nice move by Kavasha. It's okay.
Yeah, it's good to see that. He came out of the corner, went right to the net, and had himself a jam play. Scored a goal in St. Louis in a very similar play. Passed across. Dunham's got to get over and cover that area up. There's a nice pass to Hammerlick bomb. And you can see Dunham with nice lateral movement. That was a power play shot. The Islanders had 2 of those.
Kavasha with a shot and a save by Dunham.
That's a set play. That's the second shot the Islanders have had that have been just like that last one on the face-off, it to the right of Dunham in the Rangers zone.
Here's the lead for Yashin. Here's that matchup, John, of Yashin against Holik.
Yeah, it's
pass blocked by Lindros. Holik's got Barnaby. Barnaby moves it in, shoots, score! Matthew Barnaby! It's the Rangers a 1-0 lead.
They might not see that matchup anymore. They may stay with Scatchard against Holik. Barnaby got open. Holik hit him on the wide side. It was a perfect shot to beat Osgood, and the Rangers have the lead. Yashin on the puck. Goes through the middle, and it's picked off. That was Lindros and his feet that picked the pass off. Holik moved the puck to Barnaby. A rising shot off the crossbar. Barnaby gets his 9th. Look at him look. Sees the top corner. Whoa, that's right where Wayne Gretzky used to put him.
Calling him Gretzky a lot.
I can't believe how much he has improved with the puck as a hockey player.
Bouchard was slowed down at the line by Lapointe. It brought an offside against the Rangers. Rangers have only 4 shots on goal. The Barnaby shot was a beauty. Watch out for Cairns and McCarthy.
And right now the referee, Don Van Massenhoven, came over and had a lecture as McCarthy, for the second time in the period, and Cairns have been opposite each other. Isbister in between the two. Isbister playing his first game back from an ankle injury, and he's matched up against McCarthy, as you see there.
And now on the far side, Fata and Whitehandle are jockeying for position. Ted Donato and Lapointe we're going to face off. Donato chased. Fata comes in. Donato sends it in. Donato, an Islander, twice. Here's Lapointe. Bouchard stops him. Isbister. Checked by Poti. Bodies go down. Winehandle went down, and McCarthy went down. Meanwhile, the play going the other way. Commander outlets to Winehandle. Gave it up to Bouchard. 1-0 Rangers, 7 minutes to go first period. And the Rangers continue to score first. They've scored first in 10 of their last 11 games. McCarthy working against Commander. Donato dropped it in the corner. Commander checked there by Dwyer. Now Donato trying to come off the boards, was knocked away by Commander. This is Isbister. Isbister against Pody. Knocks him down. Takes the puck. Saved by Dunham. What a play by Isbister. How about that strength?
He keeps doing that, he'll find himself back on the top line.
Dwyer able to clear it to Messier. Messier crisscrosses with Lundmark. Lead to Lundmark. Saved by Osgood. Good shot. And Lundmark is hit hard by Hammerlich. Hammerlich takes the puck away. Off the glass. Mironov keeps it in. Hammerlich, it's whistled down for an offside.
Linesmen
out of the zone.
Linesmen are calling everything. Anything close to the blue line, they're calling offside. Good quick shot by Jamie Lundmark. And Messier made a perfect pass back in behind him so he could shoot it off the pass. Look at Isbister with that long reach. Now the strength plays a part of his game. And then the shot on goal. Nice play with him just getting back into the lineup. The long reach, now the strength. Oh, baby, that's a heck of a play.
Well, we talked about the Rangers' top line right at the top needing to produce, and they did. Barnaby gets his 9th from Holik and Lindros at 12:21. Rangers have the 1-0 lead. Just under 6 minutes to go first period. Good play by Malakoff to keep it in the zone. Dvorak pinned along the boards by Pekka. Nedved in. Martinek takes it away and able to clear the zone. Malakoff with Parrish. Mironov pressured by Bates. And Nedved's got the puck. Malakoff ahead for Dvorak off his skates. Comes to Bates and taken away by Samuelsson. He waits and shoots. Saved by Osgood. Nice move by Samuelsson. And then a hit by Samuelsson on Janssen. That was away from the puck. Nedved in front. Mironov scores! What a play by Nedved to Mironov. And it's 2-0 Rangers.
Wow. Against the Pekka line. Samuelsson made some play outside the blue line, got the shot, and then there was a rebound. There's the Bates turnover. Nice little toe drag and shot. Now the Rangers have to recover the puck. Samuelsson nailed Janssen. Malakoff, who twice during his shift kept the puck in at the blue line. And look at Nedved's backhand pass. Mironov got down low, below the winger, behind the defenseman. And I'll tell you, Sam, what a backhand pass. Beautiful backhand pass by Peter Nedved to hit Mironov, and the Rangers have a 2-0 lead. And Scatchard's back now playing the Holik line. That'll be a matchup for a while, I think, now. No more Yashin, I don't think, against the big line of the Rangers.
Mironov's first goal as a New York Ranger gives them a 2-0 lead.
Another look at the play by the Rangers. Samuelsson, he was involved, took the shot, took the body. The Rangers recovered the puck, and then a gorgeous backhand pass by Peter Nedved to set up the tap-in goal. I mean, gorgeous by Mironov. That's his 4th goal of the season.
Back to the live action. Here's Barnaby firing across Lindros, and it was deflected by Scatchard.
For Mironov, Sam, that's his first as a Ranger.
Mironov's 4th of the season. Nedved and Samuelsson assisting at 14:45. Samuelsson with points in 2 straight games, and that's a good sign. He'd gone a long stretch without producing offensively. Lindros lifting it in. Sven Bouchard back to get it. And penalty on Blake. He pulled down Lindros. He hooked him.
Boy, Blake's been in the penalty box 3 times. Twice to put his team down a man. Once he went with Pody. The Rangers were in a changed line situation. They dumped the puck in. Everybody went to the net except for Lindros. And Blake just tried to hold him up and got a little exuberant and pulled the feet out. Lindros was leaning left. It doesn't take much of a tug. And these referees have called it tight. And I think they've done a pretty good job both ways since this thing, almost blew up in the pregame warm-up.
Well, the way Blake has been playing, especially as a penalty killer, Malakoff shot, missed the net, a rocket.
He cracked the glass. The glass has been cracked. That shot was so hard and so heavy, it's the first thing I looked at was the glass.
Nedved's got the puck. It's a big plus for the Rangers to have Blake in the penalty box and off the ice for 6 minutes in the period. Dvorak to Malakoff. Malakoff, Pody, Nedved, Dvorak, and Samuelson to start the power play. Shot by Malakoff. Down goes Bates. He blocked it, and he's hurting.
Well, that's understandable.
Trying to get up. He can't get up. He tried to get up. He couldn't get up.
Malakoff took 2 shots. The first one, he broke the glass. They're now going to have to repair it. And on the second one, Bates got in the way. And he's now up trying to get to the bench. That was, I mean, folks, I don't think people understand how hard he shoots the puck. And if he'd ever hit the net, he'd have a ton more goals. Here's the second one, the one that hit Bates. Oh, Bates was turned and took it off the outside of the right ankle. Oh, you can feel that up here. There's going to be a delay now as they're going to have to repair the glass in behind the net where Malakoff missed the net.
I think he'll be using some ice.
Yeah, you can see it right in there. And a goaltender says, oh, thankfully. Thankfully.
The Stanley Cup Finals last season. Right now they are out of the playoff picture.
Last little repair to the glass, and here we go. The Rangers still on the power play. 1:28 to go on the minor to Blake. And you're right, Blake has really been you know, the coach was telling you today, one of the most valuable players on their team all year.
All season long.
And he sits in the penalty box for 6 minutes in the first period.
Malakoff made a great grab. It's like a first baseman grabbing the puck and not allowing it to go down the ice. Messier, Holik, and Lindros, Malakoff, and Pody, and the Rangers are offside.
Kenny Janssen broke that up. Janssen made a nice play. Interesting, the Islanders have had to work without a coin. Their defenseman, fine defenseman, who plays around 30 minutes a game. And people like Janssen and Hammerlick, they've all had 3 or 4 extra minutes per game added to their game. And that was a nice play where he held the line, didn't allow the Rangers to get deep.
Pody fires in off the stick of Osgood. Johnson blocked it back. Messier knocks it down with a high stick, and the faceoff comes out of the zone.
Don Van Massenhoven right on top of it, not only out of the zone, because
all the way down.
On the power play it comes all the way down to the Rangers zone.
Islanders are out shooting the Rangers 9-8, but the Rangers lead 2-0. Bryan Trottier and the Rangers start the game focused again.
Except for that one shift where they didn't have enough players on the ice. That was strange. Trottier was drafted number 22, Sam, in the 74 draft, which was a second round. Clark Gillies went number 4 overall in the first round that season.
And they're both in the Hall of Fame.
Oh boy, both terrific players. By the way, the Rangers that season drafted Don Maloney number 14. And Ron Greshner was added to the draft.
Not bad picks.
Yeah.
Nedved. Pody back to Nedved. Holik's in front. Nedved looking. It was blocked. And LaPointe able to clear. Good penalty killing thus far by the Islanders in the game. This is the Rangers' second power play. Pody. Lindros. Commander goes to him. Pass across. Blocked by Pekka, who's falling down. And Bates able to clear it all the way down.
You work so hard on your power play to work it into the zone and get set up, and you can't force a pass. You can't throw a blind pass.
Messier skating better than he did Sunday night. In deep against Janssen. Around for Dvorak, tipped away. Cross, shoots, kicked away by Osgood. Nedved. Here's the shot wide. Missed by Dvorak. He had space. Messier and Osgood were tangled up, and Osgood kind of dumped Messier down the ice. Power play is over.
Sam, was that another nice pass by Peter Nedved?
Excellent.
He set up Dvorak. I don't know if the puck was rolling. The power play has expired, and Dvorak could have given his team a 3-0 lead. It was a gorgeous pass. The puck here was swatted around by Tamander, but kept in. Now watch Nedved here on the rebound. You think shot? No, pass. And I don't know if the puck was rolling to Dvorak or not. Yeah, it was. And Messier, you could see, was tied up with a defenseman all over Osgood. I think the puck was rolling for Dvorak, and he couldn't shoot the puck clean.
Puck to Kasparaitis off the faceoff. McCarthy and Cairns. Around the boards, Commander.
McCarthy has kept his head.
Centered for McCarthy, and he hits the crossbar. Corey Cross to McCarthy against Cairns. Now it's Yashin and Donato. Yashin able to move it to Tamander. Tamander lifts it out of the zone. Down the ice, race for the puck. Kasparaitis and Kavasha. Kavasha, oh, I thought Kavasha got there.
So did I.
I thought he negated the icing. They call it icing.
We both could be wrong, but I thought so too. He was back there with Corey Cross. 2 long, tall guys with long reaches. McCarthy made some quick move. Backhand, forehand, snapped the puck off the outside of the right goal post. That was a terrific shot. Now who gets to the puck first?
Tough to tell
Linesman.
Face-off win taken by Barnaby, lost it, and back the other way is Bouchard. Off the boards to Blake. Blake checked by Mironov. Scatchard against Barnaby. Blake swings it to Weimer.
This is why you were talking about this line, Sam. Against the Holik line, they want a forecheck.
Fans react as Mironov played hard against Blake, knocked him down. Helmet came off, stick is out of his hands, and Mironov roughed him up, and nothing was called. Holik going for the puck. 1 minute to go in the first. Rangers leading 2-0. Puck touched with a high stick by Hammerlick, and it's whistled for an offside.
Blake's really upset. The referee threw him his helmet, and he's still glaring at the referee for no call. Right in here, Blake goes for the puck. Mironov reaches up, slams him down. There, he'll rip his helmet off. Right here. It's been a tough first period for Blake. He's had a rough go. Now he's trying to play soccer with the puck, and he sits at the bench, and he's just seething right now.
I mean, Mironov was all over him, John. Bit of a mugging.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Kenny Jansson's got the puck. 45 seconds to go first period. Stan Fischler coming up between periods. Darius Kasparaitis will join him in the studio. Good to have Stan with us. Dvorak. Samuelson left. Drop to Bouchard. Save Osgood. The rebound went off Pekka into Osgood. And Osgood able to make the save and stop play.
Thinking about that Blake Mironov thing, the only thing missing there was the ransom note after that mugging. And the Rangers are driving to the net. You'll see the original shot here. There is a rebound. Bouchard joins the play. Good save by Osgood, and Osgood sharp because as Pekka was covering his man up, driving to the net, you'll see the puck go off Pekka's right skate. Right in there. And Osgood sharp to hang on. 28.4 seconds to go in the period, and we're seeing a lot of Scatchard on Holik.
As Holik wins the draw, Bodie plays it deep for Lindros. Lindros played it off the boards against Hammerlick. Barnaby to Lindros and around to Barnaby. Back for Lindros. Hammerlick picks him up. Knocked away. Shot by Holik. Saved by Osgood. Oh, the Rangers line working very well. Up the boards. Here comes Weimer. Weimer with a lead for Blake. Final seconds of the period. And the period comes to an end. It's a 2-0 Rangers lead.
Here we go.
End of one.
Scatchard and Holik got at each other, and the door was open to the Rangers walkway, and that could have been dangerous. You don't want anything foolisher. Boys, this heated up.
And we have a guest change. Matthew Barnaby, who scored the first goal of the game, will go into the studio and join Stan, and we thank him for that. That should be interesting.
The Rangers were outshot early, ended up out shooting the Islanders 10-9. They were 0 for 2 on the power play, but lead 2-0.
A poised period, I thought, for the Rangers.
Very much so. Dunham made a couple of good saves, but his team
won.
Starts opposite Bobby Holik.
Scatchard.
Yes.
Natural.
I don't think we'll see Yashin match up against him.
You're right about that. Mironov and Malakoff with Holik, Lindros, and Barnaby. Lindros went down in center. Weimer, Scatchard, and Blake with Hammerlick and Bouchard for the Islanders. Hammerlick. Now Scatchard. Lead to Blake. Scatchard goes to the net. Tips it and is saved by Dunham.
That was a nice play all the way up the ice, wasn't it? Scatchard's got some attitude here to start the second period.
Here's Barnaby. Breaking in. Barnaby scores!
Oh, my.
Matthew Barnaby with a brilliant move. And it's 3-0 Rangers.
Where did he find this move? What a save by Mike Dunham. What a save. The Islanders on a rush play. Watch the give and go. Blake to Scatchard, and it looked like Dunham was out of position, but he threw his left leg out, got the puck with his toe, and look at this. Hammerlick gets beat by Barnaby. He leans, comes back to his forehand. I mean, even to try that move is something else. Look at this.
Lindros been telling him to shoot. Matthew
What a
Barnaby.
move that is. He has 2 goals. The Rangers early in the second period have a 3-0 lead.
So a fast start to the game, to the second period for the Rangers. 38 seconds in, Barnaby gets his second of the game and 10th of the season. Big hit by Pekka on Kasparaitis. Parrish takes the puck.
Rangers need to keep their heads. If they keep their heads, they'll be fine. Pekka with a hard, clean hit. No reaction penalties, or that will just bite you.
You know what's amazing to me, John, is there is no home ice advantage in this series between these two teams.
For 2 or 3 years.
11 of the last 13 games between these two teams has been won by the road team.
And Peter Laviolette told his players at the end of their practice this morning, it's our house. This is the Islanders' house. It's the first game back after a 4-game road trip. They won their last 2 games. Now look at Pekka here move in. He hooked a little bit to make sure Kasparaitis was turning so he wouldn't hit him from behind, and then he nailed him. And Kasparaitis took the hit like a man. When you have a 3-0 lead, you have to keep your wits and not retaliate.
Barnaby from Lindros and Mironov at 38 seconds. So Mironov with a goal and an assist. Lindros with 2 assists.
Even that last face-off, Rangers went with 2 centermen for the defensive zone draw. The coach is not taking any chances. And that's a smart thing. Nedved's gone off. He gets replaced by Dwyer. And we'll see if the Islanders mount a charge.
Bodie fires around. Dwyer with a good pass to Messier. Messier tried to get it through to Lundmark, but Cairns broke it up. Cairns puts it in the Rangers zone. Bouchard with Asham on him. Good hit by Asham. Rangers turned it over. Yashin against Messier. Yashin goes down, trying to draw a penalty. Stays with the puck. Now it's Kavasha. Knocked away. Yashin still tied up with Bouchard. Lundmark. Asham takes it away. Now it's Yashin, knocked away. Good play by Bouchard. Rangers come out. Lundmark to Messier. 4-man rush. 4-on-3 across. Too far for Lundmark. Gets to the puck. Cairns gets to him.
It was an odd man rush again by the Rangers. And you wonder if the Islanders are going to force the issue down by 3 goals. It may cost them some odd man rushes against.
Yashin was surrounded by 4 Rangers who broke it up. Here's a lead for Barnaby. And he missed the net. Big drive. Barnaby has been listening to the advice of Lindros. Barnaby finds Malakoff. Saved by Osgood. Lindros fires off of Osgood's arm and into the crowd it goes.
And maybe even off the helmet of Osgood. Matthew Barnaby's everywhere. He's either getting a shot or he's making a play. He just fed Malakoff, who went right down the seam with an unbelievable play. Yashin got surrounded. Turnover. Traps 2 Islanders. The others are changing. And there's the shot that went off of Osgood. And then Barnaby went and got the puck. Look what he does with it. Malakoff down the middle, and Osgood makes the save, or it would have been 4-0. Matthew Barnaby's playing like an all-star.
I don't know if he can play any better than this, John. This is just a brilliant performance, and he has a hit on Hammerlick behind the play.
A few seasons ago, he had a great playoff for the Buffalo Sabres, showing that he could score. But I've never seen him make plays like this.
Pass for Weimer, couldn't tee off a shot. Malakoff rode him down. He had a hat trick on Mother's Day against Montreal in Buffalo in the playoffs. And the puck taken away by Mironov. Lindros dropped it off in deep. Holik centers. Barnaby off his stick. It looks like they're looking for Barnaby.
Well, when you're in the right position, you get open, Sam.
Holik forced back, gets a shot off. It was blocked by Hammerlick, deflected on goal, and stopped by Osgood.
3.5 minutes into the second period, but the Islanders can't stop this line. The Yashin line gave up a goal to Holik's line, and then the Scatcherd line gave up a goal to this line. And then they had the breakaway as Malakoff was stopped, and here they have some more chances. So the Islanders are having a ton of trouble with Barnaby, Holik, and Lindros. And a lot of times it's been Mironov and Malakoff, the defense pairing with them. Here's a 4th line matchup by the Rangers matching up against Pekka. Pekka's had a rough game on draws.
Shot by Kasparaitis, blocked in the crowd in front. Moved out by Bates.
Pekka lost that draw, Sam. In the first period, he was 3-8, which is really low for him.
That's right. Bates in the corner cross, shoved by Parrish. Cross takes down Bates, and the puck out of the zone. Cairns intercepted by Donato. And Corey Cross has it knocked away by Pekka. Pekka trying to draw a penalty, grabbed onto Cross's stick. Taken back by Timander for the Islanders.
Islanders 4-game road trip. The centerman Pekka went 54-42 on draws.
Bates with a backhander, kicked away at the side of the net by Dunham, then he covers up with Parrish right there.
54-42 on the road, almost 100 faceoffs for Pekka during the 4-game road trip. That's pretty good stuff, but not so good here. McCarthy, we wondered if he and Cairns would get after each other after the warm-up battle they had. They waved sticks at each other. Everything but fight. And then here, since the game has started, McCarthy's just played hockey, as has Eric Cairns.
Face-off win by the Islanders. Shot by Janssen, blocked. It hit Cody. Yashin against Bouchard. So now it's Yashin's line against Nedved. Martinek try to wind it in, and it's cleared out by Samuelson. This is Matthew Barnaby's 6th career 2-goal game. He's never had a regular season hat trick. He had one in the 1998 playoffs. Martinek's pass blocked by Bouchard. Out to Dvorak. Racing in. Janssen gets over. Big drive. Save. Osgood. As Dvorak just tried to blast it by Osgood. Lead to Winehandle. And he's hit by Bouchard. Bouchard's had a strong game. He's been very physical. Winehandle shoots wide. Hammerlich. That's behind the net.
This is the Islander line that blew the Rangers apart in the 3rd period of the game earlier at Madison Square Garden. Winehandle, Isbister, and Yashin. And Peter Laviolette has now put them together to try and get their team revived here.
Nice job by Hammerlich. Kept the puck in. Stuff in. Try by Yashin. Denied. Oh, what a save by Dunham.
Dunham made the jam save on the right side, then got down with his left hand on the other side, the near side, and made 2 saves. Again, that game at Madison Square Garden was close into the 3rd, and Winehandle and Yashin and Isbister went crazy, and they knocked the Rangers off. The score was 3-1. Now Yashin will get up here, get the puck, and drive to the net with it. Watch this. Save right here, and then another one right there with a left arm. Yashin played tough off the backboards, and the line looked good, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Peter Laviolette switching things up.
Scatchard wins the draw. Weimer stopped by Malakoff, and Holik leads Barnaby out of the zone. Dumps it in. Osgood goes to play it. Holik takes it back. Centers all the way through, and Weimer plays it for the Islanders. 5:40 gone by 2nd period. Rangers a 3-0 lead. Hammerlich in deep. Plays it behind the net to Weimer. He's checked there by Malakoff. Up the boards. Lindros chipped it up into the crowd as he was bumped by Hammerlich, and play stops. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. We all make a difference. Rangers will play their next game on Thursday night in Nashville before coming home Saturday afternoon against Atlanta.
And when we have a chance, we should wish Joe McMahon all the best.
Oh, yes.
He and his wife lost their son a couple of months ago. We have a power play coming up against the Rangers for the Islanders off the draw.
Gordy Dwyer goes for tripping. There's the Islanders.
Yeah,
trainer.
He and his wife really lost their 12-year-old son this week. A marvelous boy, 12 years old. Sam taught 4 different languages, and they lost their son. We would like to really, friends of mine, wish the Fisher family all the best in what is a very, very rough time. Ron Greshner came up to help them out, and a terrible thing, but for Steve and his family, carry on and good luck.
Amen to that, John. Islanders power play, their 2nd of the game. Dwyer for tripping at 5:58. Dunham had trouble. He was looking up ice, looking to play the puck, and he left the puck behind him. Hammerlich bumped it ahead. Samuelson tried to clear. Pekka got knocked
nailed down from behind.
Fell into the boards, and now the whistle stopped play. Pekka's still down. Shake it up.
He's had a bad knee, and he's had a bad shoulder. Hammerlich knocked the puck down with his hand, pushing it forward. I thought it was going to be a hand pass, and then as Pekka went to get it, he got shoved from behind, and he may have been 2 or 3 feet off the boards when he got jammed in. And you wonder I don't know what the problem is, but he has had problem with a knee, and he's had problems with a shoulder. Surgery with both during the offseason. Now that's Yashin. There's Pekka, and you can see how he's shoved from behind by Mironov. Mironov had his right arm over top of Pekka's left shoulder and then jammed down and in. Pekka's up, skates to the bench on his own, seems to be okay, and the Islanders continue on the power play.
Mironov has played a nasty game, John. Very nasty.
Ooh, that was head first. That was the forehead and the helmet right into the boards. Boris Mironov's a horse. I'm telling you, Sam, when the Rangers got him, everybody questioned it. when he plays to his game, he could be a top defenseman, a big, strong horse who can handle a lot of minutes.
Big drive by Martinek. He broke the glass.
Yes,
So
he did.
just the way Malakoff did in the first period, this is a couple of panes over. The drive by Martinek cracks the glass. And we'll have another stoppage of play here for replacement.
But this shot actually high and wide. Split.
Remaining on their power play, no changes. Scatchard, Winehandle, and Blake, Martinek, and Bates.
There was a change.
Forwards. I'm sorry.
You know, there was a change. Nedved hustled to the faceoff dot before the puck was dropped.
Nedved on with Dvorak, Cross, and Kasparaitis. Winehandle was hooked from behind by Nedved, slowed him down, forced a turnover. Cross clears. Osgood leaves it for Martinek. Rangers with a 3-0 lead, 12.5 to go, second period. And they have not sat back. They've maintained their intensity to this point. Cross with a good hit on Kavasha. Asham was hit by Kasparaitis. Yashin fires from a sharp angle, missed the net. All the way out to Martinek. Across to Bates. Deflected by Samuelson. Kavasha in the corner against Cross. Now it's Yashin. Kavasha met by Kasparaitis. Asham plays it back to Yashin. Power play is over. Kavasha stopped by Cross. Yashin's pass tipped away by Dwyer. Dwyer bowls over Donato. And the puck's behind the Ranger net to Kavasha. Shot by Martinek. Blocked. Deflected and got through to Dunham for a save.
Yeah, I think that went off Kasparaitis. Back against the grain and it hit Dunham's left side.
Dwyer with a hit on Hammerlick. Back the other way, Martinek gave it up to Holik. Islanders 0 for 2 on the power play in the game. Bouchard, nice lead. Holik in, drop to Barnaby. He shoots and it's blocked. Barnaby looking to shoot. All the way back. Cody fires it off the boards and out.
I don't think earlier in the season he had confidence to shoot. Right now he's got a lot of confidence.
Barnaby with the puck. And he shoots again. A save by Osgood. And Lindros driving to the net looking for a rebound.
Barnaby's going to have to find a whirlpool
shooting
tomorrow.
machine.
His arms are going to be tired. This is the shot that deflected. Yes. That went off Kasparaitis into the left hip of Mike Dunham. That was one of those ones the goaltender says, ooh, that was close. And here you see Barnaby, Holik to Barnaby. And that shot was blocked nicely in front.
Martinek with the block. 11 minutes to go in the second period. Puck chipped off the boards. Picked up by Isbister. One-on-one against Pody. Pody knocked it away. Isbister. Pody stays with him. Isbister. Picked up by Holik. Puck to Michael Pekka. Pekka behind the net. Tries to get out in front. Denied by Pody. On goal. It's stopped by Dunham. Barnaby carries it out. Lindros to the right. Down the boards. Hammerlick takes it back. Isbister gave it up to Lindros. He's met by Hammerlick. Samuelson's got the puck. Winds and fires wide. Around the boards. Malakoff shoots wide. Comes to Nedved. Long shift for Lindros. Blocked by Hammerlick. Samuelson's got the puck. Samuelson's pass deflected. Shot by Mironov's a save. He didn't get a good shot off. Osgood holds on with 10:13 to go in the second period.
Isbister was on the left side in place of Bates with Pekka and Parrish for that shift, as Peter Laviolette, the Islander coach, is just trying to find something that'll work. And here you see Osgood not allowing a rebound. The big kid, Bouchard, does a nice job. Now watch here. Holik and Isbister, they really get wrapped up. And they stay there for a while until the linesman comes in and does a good job separating them.
Martinek moves it out. It was missed by Mironov. Then Scatchard gets taken down. He wrapped up Malakoff, and they both went down. Scatchard without a stick. Nedved trying to play the puck. Nedved with Blake on him, able to clear the zone. Past the midway point of the second. Rangers with a 3-0 lead. Islanders are offside.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Scatchard and Malakoff. Malakoff with the stick. Yeah, well, there's Malakoff. I'm sorry. Scatchard actually pulled Malakoff down on top of him.
Started with Mironov.
Mironov, it was Mironov and then Malakoff.
Cairns moves it to Winehandle. Moving in deep, LaPointe gloved at the side of the net by Dunham, and he holds on.
With the Rangers having a very solid face-off game, they don't mind draws in their own zone, and at least I think that's what Dunham's doing to slow things down when the puck's deep in their zone.
Upcoming schedule brought to you by North Fork Bank. Thursday, Rangers in Nashville, 8 o'clock start on MSG. Saturday afternoon, Rangers home against the Thrashers. Rangers in Washington, 1 o'clock start on MSG. All games preceded by Geico Rangers game night.
And Messier won the draw. Here's a question for you, Sam.
Yes, sir.
Who plays goal in Nashville? Oh, Mike Dunham or Danny Blackburn? Dunham going back to the franchise he was traded away from.
After tonight, thus far, if this holds up the way he's playing, it's got to be Mike Dunham.
Mike said he's going to go back. He'll go to his house, which he has sold, but he still, it hasn't been taken care of completely. Dan Blackburn sitting over in the runway.
Maybe he gets one of the weekend games.
Yeah, possibly. Mike said he was going to at least get some clean clothes. Most of his clothes are still in Nashville.
Well, his wife and family will be joining him fairly soon once the closing is done on the house. Asham for Yashin.
They're expecting. That's right. The Dunhams who spend their summer in Cape Cod.
John, I heard something I couldn't believe today on the radio. Someone called Mike Dunham a mediocre goaltender, and I nearly drove off the road. I'm telling you, how do you,
the lawsuit. I mean, why? That's sue the radio station. Sam drove off the road.
This is a guy who has played on the U.S. Olympic team. He played for an expansion team and played very well. He made them respectable with his goaltending. Now he's come here in one game.
Yeah, and he's even been better than I thought he was going to be. I think he's been terrific.
Cairns with a shot, saved by Dunham, and he holds on.
He's much better. You know, Glenn Sather made the deal. And if you look at Glenn Sather's record with goaltenders, Andy Moog and Grant Fuhr in Edmonton, Curtis Joseph in Edmonton, Bill Ranford in Edmonton, Tommy Sallow in Edmonton, now he makes a deal for Dunham. That's a pretty good resume. He starts to add up.
And in a situation where the Rangers needed it, Dan Blackburn had done a nice job, but he's 19 years old.
Oh, yeah, he was overworked.
They needed an experienced guy, quality goaltender, and they got him.
And calm. How about the power play the Islanders had in the first period where he made the save off Yashin and then Hammerlick? Those were calm goaltending saves. Your team feeds off calmness. Gar Snow, by the way, the backup tonight for the Islanders, he and Dunham were partners in the Olympics.
University
and
in
college, yeah.
Sure. Giveaway, Parrish with a backhander. Dunham makes the save and covers the puck and stops play.
That was a sneaky shot. Not a hard backhander by Parrish, but I thought he was going to make a pass back into the slot in front of Dunham. Instead, he took the backhand to the short side, and Dunham didn't lean, leaving the short side open. Good pressure by Bates, and there's the backhand shot. And see how calm he is? Very calm. He's been good and tight in this period, especially when Yashin had the 2 chances.
Rangers with a 3-0 lead.
Sam Rosen, Sue's radio station. Here's something and drives off the road.
The car was weaving.
Oh, that's a classic.
I had to settle it down. Oh, a big hit by Holik as he knocked down Parrish. Back the other way, Barnaby. All the way around the boards, Lindros. Lindros checked by Pekka. Holik in the corner. Working against Bouchard. Holik using the body. Bouchard shoving him. Lindros has the puck. Now Holik with some room. The shot went high. Barnaby chips at it. And it's knocked out of the zone. Malakoff goes to get it. Right back into the Islander zone. Bouchard stops it. Out for Pekka and off the boards, where Mironov had it blocked by Weimer. Mironov clears the zone to Lindros. Lindros lifts it toward the net. Gloved by Osgood, and he holds on with Nedved racing toward the front.
Another quick mention regarding the Dunham deal. Sammy Saint-Laurent, the goalie coach, had a lot to do with that. He knows goaltenders and really recommended Mike Dunham. Look at Holik with the work. Bouchard trying to work him over. Holik's had a very strong physical game. Plus, been a big part of offense. With a hit there. He's just so much bigger than others. He drives through people. That was Holik hitting Parrish. I don't remember the last time the Rangers had a big centerman who could run people over like Holik can.
Jason Blake fires, gloved by Dunham, and he holds on with Scatchard cleared to the outside by Bouchard. 7:23 to go in the second. Rangers leading 3-0.
Dvorak and Weimer. Weimer's a powerful guy, very thick-bodied. I've said that plenty of times. And Dvorak doesn't back up. They face each other in battle. Walter Tkachuk was a guy that didn't exactly go running people over, but when you hit him, you felt it. Good block by Pody on that shot.
Scatchard won the face-off. Here's Weimer. Another shot blocked by Bouchard. Giveaway. Shot by Martinek. Save. Rebound. Another save by Dunham. Martinek knocked away. Islanders good pressure here. Pass across. Janssen's got the puck. Janssen against Pody toward the net, blocked in front. Good effort in front by Bouchard.
How about Dunham's effort? Pretty good average goaltending. He made a couple of saves there. He got knocked down or lost his balance and still found a way to make 2 saves.
Good pass ahead. Yashin moves in. Saved by Dunham, and he covers up. 6:43 to go in the second. The Islanders have picked up the last couple of minutes as they try to break through on the Rangers.
Well, this was their checking line that won a draw. Went to work. Weimer's shot, and there's the play where Dunham got knocked down with Blake in front. 1 save, and then a second save with his right arm. His leg gets caught, but with Blake, and there's a save off the chest, and he chases the puck down there with his right arm. Islanders showing the best stuff they've shown in the game right now.
Cairns. A stop shot by Weinhandel was stopped, and the whistle blew as the referee, Don Van Massenhoven, lost sight of the puck.
And he apologizes to the players. He pointed to himself saying it was my fault. The puck, Dunham reached behind as he was down in his butterfly. He thought he had the puck, but the puck actually was well behind the goal line, away from the net. Look at the Islanders get traffic around Dunham right now. Weinhandel's there. The referee thinks he has the puck, but it's actually against the boards. And right away, Van Massenhoven pointed to himself saying, my mistake.
Rangers got a break on that. Won the puck down to the Islanders zone. Cairns pressured by Messier.
These referees have been pretty good considering the powder keg we had looking at us. And they still may have a lot of work ahead of them.
Ted Donato getting playing time on Messier's line instead of Gordy Dwyer. Donato on with Lundmark and Messier, and the Rangers with things settling down. The Rangers with a 3-goal lead and not anticipating all that much physical play here. Abel's Bryan Trottier to use Ted Donato on the Messier line. Puck lifted into the crowd. Play stopped with 5:53 to go in the second. Into the first. 5-2.
Goalie change. What?
Kasparaitis did. It's at 11 o'clock tonight, and if it's as good as JD on ice, it's a good show.
Well, Mike will do a great job. He knows basketball, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
And a good man on top of it, and great sense of humor.
I like the openness and honesty of Jeremy Roenick on your show, John. Mironov plays it deep, blaming the Europeans for diving. Olik.
I think they do a good share of the diving, do Europeans, but I think the North Americans aren't bad at it either.
Mironov icing against the Islanders. 5:22 to go. Now the Islanders are now out shooting the Rangers 23-17. As we mentioned, the last couple of minutes they picked up their game, but Dunham has been strong in goal.
He's been the best player on the ice the last 5 minutes as Peter Laviolette's team, who now is home starting with this game for 5 of 6. Oh, I'm sorry. They go to Philadelphia and Columbus, and then they come home for 5 of 6. That's what it is. I apologize. They just finished a 4-game trip where the Islanders achieved 5 of 8 points.
And how about the Rangers schedule, John, including this one? 13 of the next 17 games on the road.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of room service, Sam.
Well, there's some stretch. And the pressure is on, but if the Rangers play like this, like the way they did in the first period against Philadelphia for a 60-minute stretch, they'll win a lot of games.
My big question is now, they've played well to this point. This one still has 5 minutes to go in the second period. Long way from over. But you see the emotions. You saw it before the game. You see it during the game. They have to go across to play a team in the West in Nashville who they don't see very often. And Nashville's in the top 10 in the league in goals against. And it's a team that plays in your face. They're a hard team to play against. Will the Rangers have the emotion Thursday night that they seem to have here in this game? That'll be a big question.
Nashville's leading Vancouver 1-0 in the first period. Cairns winds up, drives it in. All the way around it goes. Blake hit by Bouchard. Bouchard gets loose, gets to the puck. Cairns was pinching in. Nedved and Fata 2-on-1. Tamander back. Nedved for Fata, who's broken up by Tamander. Banked off the back of the net. Blake works it up the boards. Bouchard plays it ahead. Back to get it is Blake. Blake hustled back on that 2-on-1 break by the Rangers. Here's Bouchard, who has skated very well tonight, played very physical, and he's not a big man, but he's played a physical game in his own zone. Bouchard, good rush, and just missed the net with a shot. Samuelsson with a setup, comes out to the point, shot by Kasparaitis, save, rebound cleared away, and Weinhengel able to clear the zone. Cross, just under 4 minutes to go in the second period.
Rangers have put Samuelsson on the Messier line, and they had Fata on the Nedved line.
Martinek took it away. Isbister shoots, and it's blocked by Kasparaitis. He moves the puck and avoids the hit attempt of Weinhandel.
Darius Kasparaitis lives here on Long Island. He's never left the island since he was started his many years ago his career here on the island.
Sent in and gloved by Dunham, and he holds on. 3:25 to go. This New York Rangers moment is brought to you by Mohegan Sun. Well, how about the return of Bryan Trottier to the Nassau Coliseum? Oh, John, do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do. It was a playoff game. It was a horrible goal. That was 79. That was a horrible goal.
Bossy, Trottier.
That was a good goal. That was a nice goal. That first one was brutal.
Mark, I can't believe our guys.
Another guy.
That stat.
Another
anyway,
guy.
On the Rangers.
Another guy I helped put in the Hall of Fame, huh?
What a good guy you are.
Bobby Holik will go. Pekka got pulled down, and the Islanders, with 3:16 to go in the second period, have a tripping call to work with to try and get on the scoreboard. Holik in. You can see Pekka. Holik pulled his feet. Pekka was in the right position. He had the inside position. He's going to head to the net.
Now remember
the stick.
Remember, it was a power play goal by the Flyers that got them back into the game on Sunday night, midway in the second period. This is late second period. Face-off win by Nedved. Malakoff drives it out. Holik for tripping at 16:44. Islanders' third power play of the game. Parrish had trouble with Donato. Donato and Nedved on with Malakoff and Mironov. Hammerlick on the puck for the Islanders. Hammerlick, Janssen, Parrish, Pekka, and Yashin for the power play, and a clear by the Rangers. 2:45 to go second period. Rangers a 3-0 lead. 2 goals by Matthew Barnaby. Driven around the boards. Janssen stops it. Mironov has the other goal for the Rangers. Mark Parrish out to Hammerlick. Now Janssen, Nedved out there. Yashin.
This is the setup the Islanders want.
Yashin to Janssen for the shot. Save. Dunham got a piece with a screen from Parrish in front. Parrish taken down by Malakoff.
Oh, he speared him in the back of the leg.
Nothing called. Lucky.
It was Parrish who knocked Malakoff down before.
And Parrish and Malakoff
both going to go.
And
they're both going to go.
Yes.
That was some battle. That started in front of the net. They both got after each other. Both could have had double minors, but they'll get 2 minutes apiece. It'll open up the ice a little bit. 48 seconds to go on the minor to Holik. Now there's Parrish in front. Malakoff will get him there. And then Parrish right in there gets Malakoff. Now watch the stick to the leg, behind the leg. There's 2-1. Yeah. And they're going to have some words yet. Head up ice. There's one. 3-2. And then the referee says, okay, that's enough. I'll let you guys go for a while. Wow. I'm going to give you some penalties.
There was some fouls there.
So that was 4-3 Malakoff, was it?
I thought so, yes. That's right. 1-1 at the end.
I saw you with your fingers out keeping track.
Malakoff 2 for slashing, Parrish 2 for roughing at 17:57. It remains a 5-on-4 power play advantage. 25 seconds to go in the Islander power play. Blake looking. Kasparaitis is there. Kasparaitis and cross. Messier and Samuelsson for the Rangers. Blake past Asham. Martinek chips it ahead, and it's driven out by Kasparaitis.
To me, when you want more scoring in the game, instead of keeping a 5-on-4, 2 men go to the box. Why shouldn't it become a 4-on-3? Open up the ice a little bit.
Makes sense.
4-on-3.
Offside Islanders. All you have to do is call your friends in high places.
Oh, no. They get tired of listening to me. But I just say, I've talked to Mark Messier about it and others. They said, listen, they want more scoring. Here's an easy way to do it without changing the game, without making, different rules.
Right.
Just drop it. If it's 5-on-4 and each team takes a penalty like we just saw, make it a 4-on-3.
I agree.
And the other thing, Kenny Holland, the general manager and a good one in Detroit, told me, he said, why should you have a half-inch curvature rule on blades? If you want to have a full-inch curve, have a full-inch curve. Who cares? The goaltenders can't get hurt. The old days it used to, and he was a goalie. The old days you had concern about goalies getting hurt, but you can't hurt him now.
Yashin moving in. Teams are back at full strength. Islanders 0 for 3 on the power play.
Actually,
Isbister got taken down and whacks Bouchard. Bouchard clears it
I'll
out.
take some of that back. Mike Richter got hurt with a fractured skull and the slap shot to the face. But for the most part, goalies don't get hurt.
Lindros played it toward the net, looking for a tip by Barnaby. Barnaby got picked off. Here's Nedved, shooting save by Osgood off the right shoulder. Yashin pressured by Nedved. Hammerlick moves it up the boards, blocked by Bouchard. Barnaby has it back. His pass deflected, brought out by Yashin, and the pass tipped by Pody.
Pody made the play, or Yashin had a breakaway with 12 seconds on the clock. He would have had a breakaway. That was some read by Tom Pody with that long reach.
Osgood holding the puck. Fans, Ranger fans cheering, Islander fans with a smattering of boos. Rangers get the only goal of the period, and at the end of 2, the Ranger lead is 3-0.
The last 10 minutes of the period, it was Mike Dunham's goaltending that was very good. Here's the Nedved high-rising wrist shot off the right arm, and a good save there by Chris Osgood. Rangers needed a big play here by Tom Pody, or Kavash has gone on a breakaway. Watch the reach there. Oh, baby, he was gone. Good penalty kill that the Rangers needed late in the second period to keep their lead at 3 goals, and they got it.
All righty. Holik, Lindros, Barnaby, Malakoff, and Mironov start the period for the Rangers.
Rangers without Radek Dvorak.
He is out. He took a hit from Jason Weimer late in the second period and is being held out for precautionary reasons. Barnaby, the Yashin line is opposite the Holik line once again. They were beaten for a goal in the first period. Here's Holik against Woodenshaw. Now Lindros against Yashin. And the puck taken away by Hammerlick. Clears it out of the zone. Stopped by Malakoff. Put back in by Holik. Woodenshaw to Hammerlick. Gavasha fires it around the boards. Asham. Yashin and Messier as the Rangers have changed lines.
Islanders are minus a player, Sam, at their bench. I'll try to figure out who it is.
Yashin centers, saved by Dunham. A great save off Martinek, who stuck in from the right point. Beautiful save by Mike Dunham. Good effort here. Kavasha and Yashin have remained on. The Rangers have changed lines. Mironov is still on. Cross has come on. Parrish comes off the boards against Mironov, who tied him up, and the puck cleared by Lundmark to Mironov. Mironov taken down by Janssen. Janssen has it knocked away by Messier. Messier with Samuelsson and Lundmark. Lundmark takes the puck. Here's Messier. Back to Lundmark. For Samuelsson, it's blocked by Martinek. Into the corner, Kavasha still on from the opening shift.
Yeah, Yashin just went off now.
It was a minute 45 shift for Kavasha and for Yashin, icing on the Islanders. That's overstaying the shift, I would think.
Well, they had the puck in the offensive zone, though, Sam. You know, when you got it there, it's hard to get off the ice. Here's that save. Oh, what a save that was. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful save by Dunham as Martinek drove down to the net. That was a gigantic save early. Kavasha got hit there pretty hard.
Rangers have McCarthy, Fada, and Nedved. Nedved was on for the face-off. There's an offside whistle against the Rangers.
We've been told Isbister has a skate problem. That's why the Islanders are minus a player. Now, here's what happened to Radek Dvorak. He got double-teamed, and on that play, we think it was that play, he got dinged a little bit and didn't feel comfortable, so the Rangers are not taking any chances at all.
That's what we were told. Precautionary reasons. Dvorak will not play in the third period. Commander with a puck for the Islanders. Bouchard takes a hit from Bates. Shot by Cairns, stopped by Dunham. Islanders coming out with some early pressure. Rangers able to clear the zone. Cairns. And despite all the stuff going on before the game and the activity at the red line in the pregame warm-ups, there's been no fisticuffs in this one. Bates drops it off for Pekka. Centers, goes all the way through. McCarthy takes a hit from Bates, who takes the puck away. Bouchard. Pass went through. Dunham stops it for Pody. Barnaby able to move it up ahead for Holik. Cross brings it in. Drops it back for Barnaby. Now Corey Cross with Ruby. Shoots. Saved by Osgood. Hammerlick fires out to Jason Blake. Blake was hit by Kasparaitis. Cross tried to move it, lost the stick, may have broken his stick. That shot deflected away by Dunham.
Isbister at the Islanders' door. He's ready to come out. He'll miss about 3.5 minutes unless there's no stoppage for the next while. So he was not able, because of an equipment problem, to begin the third period.
Weimer. Now Jason Blake. Bumped by Malakoff, stays with the puck, and is trying a shot that was blocked by Samuelson, who moves it up the boards. Kept in by Hammerlick. Save made by Dunham. He holds on, and
that's Blake at the front of the net. Mironov tackles him down. Blake is around the front of the net a lot, isn't he?
Scatchard gets knocked down as he was tackled
by Holik.
Mironov has been rough.
So is Holik. I don't think anything's going to happen here. Mironov this time ends up without the helmet. Earlier, he was tied up with Blake, and Blake ended up without the helmet. There's the play in front. Boy, Mironov has been tough. I mean, he drove Blake right into the ice. That's what you want from your defenseman, Sam. That should be an area where if the opposition player goes in there, you got to make him pay a price. That's part of it. That's part of that territory. And here's Holik on Scatchard.
The Rangers have been fortunate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Mironov, who's been hitting high and hard and sometimes not often clean,
how many times
not gotten called for it.
How many times have we said that the Rangers need to become a much tougher team, yet smarter? And we've said that for a number of seasons, and right now they're a lot tougher. And you see on the road here what difference that means. And we'll see if it helps them drive their game for the last 30 of the season.
Well, John, we've got a chance for a fan or a couple of fans to win a trip to Anaheim to see the Rangers play the Mighty Ducks in February. You can log on to NewYorkRangers.com, click the Delta Getaway Sweepstakes button to register, and you can win round-trip airfare, hotel accommodations, game tickets, gift bags, and a meet and greet with the Rangers players. Delta is the official airline of the Rangers. Mike Dunham with a bit of an equipment problem. And as we've said repeatedly in recent weeks, the Rangers have played a much smarter game. The phrase dumb penalties has not been used often, if at all. Wraparound stopped by Dunham.
I like Kavasha's game. He gets criticized for being lazy, but here in this game, and he got tattooed by Lindros earlier, he has played hard.
Kavasha's got the puck and he lifts it out of the zone, stopped by Mironov. Mironov bumped Asham. Malakoff plays it to Messier. Samuelson. Quick shot. Saved by Osgood. Tricky shot by Samuelson. He's had a couple of good shots in this game. One of them led to a goal. Asham off the boards for Kavasha. Pody stepped in front of him, allowing Bouchard to play the puck. 4:35 gone by third period. Janssen hustled over. Long shot. Dunham makes the save. A long rebound taken out by Pody. Lead to Messier. Martinek back. Messier dropped to Pody. Pody to Messier. Saved by Dunham. Great save. I said Dunham. Osgood, excuse me.
Well, Dunham's made a number of them. What a nice play this was. Messier and the Rangers head up ice on the rush. Pody jumped in, and then Pody made the pass back. Again, I thought the shot was going to be taken. These are drills the Rangers have done recently in practice, a lot of them. Here's the play. Pody starts it, and he follows up. Now watch a nice give and go here. Messier, Pody, back to Messier. Beautiful play, and Osgood got across and made a real nice save with his right side. That's some save. That was a nice setup, Sam. We've seen the Rangers practice those plays a lot, and then finally, through repetition, it starts to click in, and they try them in the game.
Face-off win by Donato. Bouchard shot missed the net. Around the boards. When Bates was wrapped into the boards by Dwyer. Rangers have Nedved, Dwyer, and Donato on as a makeshift line. With Dvorak out of the lineup. Pekka stopped by Bouchard. Parrish to Pekka, and Parrish got leveled by Dwyer. Martinek moves it to Bates. Nice pass to Pekka. Pulls up, tries to make a play. Martinek in deep.
Martinek's jumping in a lot. The Islanders need goals, so they're sending their defense in on the play.
Rangers turn it the other way. Nedved against Martinek. Saved by Osgood. He's way out on top of the crease to make that save.
Pekka and Dwyer had some words back behind the play.
Dwyer tripped him up.
They were not happy with each other, and they had some words as the play was headed up ice. There's Martinek, pardon me, who was in on the play. Pekka went over to Dwyer, and they got after each other. As this play developed, and Nedved took the shot, Osgood made the save. Dwyer and Pekka, whoa, that's Dwyer, big hit on Parrish. Rangers have thrown a lot of big hits in this game, not just hits, big hits.
Lindros threw one at Hammerlich. And we have a whistle for a two-line pass, and then Blake was hit after the whistle by Corey Cross. And the linesmen step in between the players. 5:42 gone by third period.
There's the feet of Blake over center ice.
And
there's the hit by Cross. That got everybody's attention. A lot of face-offs in this game, a lot more than normal. It started right in the first period with a ton. We saw 30 face-offs. Usually a 65 face-off game is pretty good. We saw 30 in the first period.
A lot of icings early. Here's Kasparaitis shooting, deflected by Bouchard, who went down to block it. Lindros played it across, and Blake clears the zone. Scatchard, open man, Weimer, but it's broken up by Kasparaitis. Weimer into the corner, it goes Cross. Barnaby, and it chipped out of the zone by Kasparaitis to Holik across to Lindros. Now Holik takes over, deep against Hammerlich, drives to the net. The net gets knocked off. Osgood gets run into. The whistle stops play, and everybody's okay.
Osgood.
I was wrong, John. Not everybody's okay. Osgood has not gotten up yet.
Holik drove to the net. Osgood stood his ground on the short side. Garceau hasn't even stood up to do some stretching at all. But Osgood doesn't look too good to me. And you can see Hammerlich knocked Holik down, who was driving to the net. And I think the left leg of the goaltender, Osgood, got jammed in against the goalpost. Hammerlich, Holik. And there you see the jam play. The net got dislodged, which is a good thing. And Osgood, it looked like maybe the left skate of Holik went into Osgood's left leg. Now Osgood's out. He's not going to be able to continue. Garceau should be standing up. Oh, he's got his mask on now. He hasn't done any stretching at all. Garceau is one of those guys who likes to play as a fiery goaltender, so he's going to replace Osgood, who can't put any weight on his left leg at all.
Yeah,
the trainer, see his left hand holding the rear end side of Osgood to keep weight off his left side. Osgood's got a left leg problem.
That really looks bad.
Garceau now gets on the ice and does some stretching. He hadn't done any at the bench at all.
It was surprising. Yeah. He never moved for the longest amount of time. Now he's in, and as Osgood has to be helped to the locker room.
Oh yeah,
not put any weight at all on his left leg.
That looks like a serious situation. DiPietro is the third goaltender, of course, and he plays in the American League in Bridgeport. That's another look at the play.
So Garceau in for the Islanders, who trail the Rangers 3-0. 13:40 to go in the third. Winehandle around Wisbisters, checked by Mironov. Puck taken back by Winehandle. Now it's Isbister. Toward the net, save, blocker save, and it's cleared out by Malakoff. All the way back comes Tamander. Osgood leaving the game with 13:47 to go. 22 saves on 25 shots.
Offside Islanders. Boy, that didn't look good for Chris Osgood, who's really played well for the Islanders over the last 5 or 6 weeks. Interesting that the Islanders had called up Rick DiPietro, the goaltender from the minors, who was having a great season, and all of a sudden Osgood got hot. I think there was a little motivation there. DiPietro back in the minors, but Osgood now, looks like he may have a left leg problem, and that's not good news.
Initially, when I saw it and the net was knocked off, it seemed as if Osgood had absorbed the collision and gone back, but he never was able to get up at all. And suffers a left leg injury.
Rangers keep the trap going.
Nedved collaborates with McCarthy, allowing Cody to play the puck. Martinez. Rico Fata on the forecheck. Nedved, McCarthy, and Fata on for the Rangers. Janssen moves it ahead to Kavacha. This is the second of 5 meetings between these two teams. We'll have one more here at Nassau Coliseum, 2 more at Madison Square Garden.
March 3rd, March 17th at the Garden.
Shot by Janssen. Again, a blocker save by Dunham.
Sometimes Dunham will leave a rebound, but he tends to knock the rebounds away from the forwards that are right near his goal crease of the opposition team.
Yashin with Pody on him. Janssen tees it up. Lays it down the boards for Asham. Bouchard try to take it away. Asham try to get out in front. Now it's Kavacha. Kavacha against Nedved. Toward the net, deflected by Bouchard, up in the air, and a good play by Dunham, making a sliding catch on the pop fly.
Pressure by the Islanders, but no good shots. Now you see the Islanders setting up in behind the net. It's called a set breakout. The Rangers will back up now and get into position. Stop it right there, guys. The Rangers have 1 man in deep. These 2 guys are the defensemen. They take care of the middle of the ice, and the wingers have to take the lanes near the boards. Stop it again, guys. See the wingers on the boards, 2 defensemen in the middle. That's the Rangers' new system to try to stop the other team from getting speed through the middle.
Barnaby dumps it into the corner. Lindros after it, gets there. Checked by Bates. Lindros with 2 assists in the game. Bates stays with him. Lindros trying to shake loose of Bates, can't do it. Stays in possession of the puck. Now it's Holik against Bouchard. Holik gets knocked down on the play. Keeps the play alive to Barnaby. His pass went off the skate. Up steps Corey Cross. Once again, this Ranger line keeps the puck in deep. Lindros took a hit from Hammerlick. The puck cleared out by Pekka all the way down. Will be an icing on the Islanders. The 11:03 remaining in the 3rd period. Rangers with a 3-0 lead.
Rangers don't mind that. They knock a minute off the clock with the 3-goal lead and force the Islanders into an icing scenario. Bouchard has played well. He's a big kid playing Holik tough here. Shoves him down, and then Holik will get right up. And as Holik's down, right away Lindros came over, as did Barnaby. Lots of support with those 3 forwards. We understand that Chris Osgood had to be physically carried into the X-ray room to be checked out by the doctors.
Rangers get a little careless, but the Islanders were offside. Malakoff lost the puck, but the whistle stopped play. The offside called.
So again, future games March 3rd, March 17th, both at Madison Square Garden, and then April 1st here in Long Island. So there's 3 games left, 2 at the Garden, 1 here.
Face-off won by Scatcherd all the way back, and Garth Snow comes out to cover the puck. And now a penalty coming
Samuelson
up.
knocked
down Samuelson.
You know, you mentioned earlier, Sam, about Samuelson. He's played a very spirited game for the Rangers. He's been involved. He's gone to the net. He's taken shots. He's done a lot of really good things.
But here's, again, a pet peeve of mine, John. Snow came out 5 feet on top of the crease, covered the puck. That's a delay of the game, and it's not called.
But so Dunham just did it a few minutes ago, too. Remember the alley-oop play where he came out about 10 feet? Both goaltenders did it in the last minute. And here you could see, I think what they tried to do to Samuelson here was give it to him because there was some contact with Snow, but Snow came out and created that contact by being out so deep.
It's a roughing call on Eric Cairns. Power play to the Rangers, who are 0 for 2 on the power play. Face-off win and a clear by Kenny Janssen.
See, I agree with what you're saying about the goalies. And both of them did it in the last minute.
Yeah.
Both of them. That is a delay of game. They're going out away from the rule reads you're supposed to have part of your body or equipment inside the goal crease when you cause a face-off.
Claude Lapointe shoots wide, short-handed. And I know they give them the benefit of the doubt, but sometimes it's like just being oblivious to the rules.
Dan Blackburn was given a penalty for that earlier in the season.
Puck was touched by the Rangers with a high stick, and now it's whistled down the face-off back into the Rangers zone.
That's why Gar Snow didn't touch the puck, even though he left the goal crease, which was a smart play by him.
Rangers have not had a shot on goal on Garth Snow since he entered the game.
The next face-off will be face-off number 70 in this game. Generally, if you hit the 70 mark, that's a little more than average. And there's still 10 minutes for the majority of this one.
Minute 24 to go in the Rangers power play. And there are the numbers. Rangers 41-29, so that is 70.
Well, they already had the Rangers for a win. That's why.
There you go.
And they did win it.
Nedved carries in, feeds Malakoff for a shot, saves Snow. Chipped out in front and batted down the ice by Commander. Cody, Malakoff, Messier, Nedved, and Lundmark for the power play. Puck taken away by Pekka. Then he took a hit from Lundmark. Messier. 9:40 to go, third period. Rangers lead 3-0. Matthew Barnaby with 2 goals. Boris Mironov with 1. Hammerlick backhands it off the boards and down the ice it goes. Cody back to get it. Rangers change. Bouchard has come on. Barnaby is on, and Lindros. Cody to Nedved. Bouchard lost it, and Lapointe clears it. Dunham.
Islanders have 8 shorthanded goals. Bates has 4 of them on the season. That's a high number.
Mironov
for both the Islanders and Bates.
Bouchard across against Kavasha. There's Mironov. Now Bouchard to Barnaby. Barnaby to Bouchard. Good shot. Save on a deflection by Lindros. Nice save by Garth Snow.
Yeah, he looks pretty relaxed in there. How about Barnaby's saucer pass across the blue line? Where did he find this stuff?
He's learning. Teams are back at full strength. Each team 0 for 3 on the power play in the game. Excuse me. 2 shots on goal for the Rangers on the last one. 8:25 to go in the third. Rangers leading 3-0. Corey Cross bumped by Winehandle. McCarthy moved it to Messier. Messier with Samuelson. It's dumped into the corner. Samuelson against Hammerlick. Samuelson wins the puck. Hammerlick stays with him. Samuelson plays it back to Kasparaitis. Now McCarthy to Messier. And it's taken away by Martinek. Able to move it to Winehandle for Isbister. And Kasparaitis ties him up. Kasparaitis goes down as once again good strength shown by Isbister. Rangers can't clear. Hammerlick down the boards for Yashin. Yashin plays it back. Commander against McCarthy. Commander in deep. McCarthy stays with him. Now Cross picked him up. Samuelson against Yashin. Kasparaitis against Isbister. One-on-one battles all to the outside, and the Rangers come away with a puck.
The Rangers have kept the Islanders to the outside the last few minutes, and that was a nice play again by Samuelson. He's given the Rangers some very valuable minutes in this game.
Commander.
See the Rangers with that set system of trying to stop the opposition moving up ice, trying to stop them from completing 2 passes in a row. And the Islanders actually play the same system.
Bryan Trottier using all his players, John. He's rotating Donato in. Dwyer is in. Last shift, we saw McCarthy on the ice. So even though Dvorak is out, the rotation continues. Dwyer blocked the shot of Budenshon. Nedved trying to break. Budenshon clears the zone. 6:35 to go in the third. Cairns slowed down by Donato. Nedved with a lead to Barnaby. Barnaby with a strong move. Goes around the net. Oh, and he couldn't tuck it in. He had Snow out of position.
He had time. He just hurried it a little bit. He had time to make the play for the hat trick.
Donato fires in. What a move by Barnaby.
Gotta work on his backhand,
great.
Sam. Gotta work
There
on his
you go.
backhand.
There's a flaw to his game. We found it.
Here are the Rangers playing that system. A 1-2-2, which could become a 1-4.
Holik with a play on Weimer. Rangers control. It's whistled down for an offside Islanders. 5:58 to go.
Saucer pass. Look at that. Gorgeous by Barnaby. Now watch this play. Fakes, goes around, actually has time, but hurried it a little bit much. So Matthew Barnaby, I think, will be the first star in this game.
So you say you lent him the Gretzky tapes? Is that what you did?
Wayne will be rolling over. What are you guys talking about?
3-on-2. Messier slowed down on the poke check by Cairns. Lundmark sends it in.
Had a nice talk with Mike Barnett, the general manager in Phoenix, saying their new building, Sam, is really coming along.
That's good to
And
hear.
right next door will be the new football stadium and a big mall and all kinds of things to do there in Phoenix. So that'll be good news for them.
Finally getting...
And they had injuries. My goodness, if they had injuries.
Had a good win last night against San Jose.
What's going on there?
Oh, no, John. They can't get it together. Lapointe left it in the corner. Cross moves it. And it's tipped down the ice by Lundmark. 5:05 to go in the third. 3-0 Rangers. And the one thing the Rangers seem to possess, John, here that we're seeing in this game at least anyway,
Discipline.
is a system also to protect the lead.
Yeah, but that's discipline. That's all part and parcel. You have to learn.
Lapointe taken away by Pody.
The one thing we neglected to answer for the Islanders, first game home from a trip.
Yep.
Boy, does that haunt teams in the NHL. If you've been away for 3 or more games and come home your first game, the egg sometimes gets laid. And full marks to the Rangers for really playing, well in all areas. The power play didn't do much, but their even strength play, their goaltending, their defensive play, their finishing checks, everything.
And for apparently learning from the game against Philadelphia when they let that lead get away. Racing to the puck. Pody. He's got Bouchard. He scores! The two defensemen break in and score. It's 4-0.
Bouchard fell down. He was the only defenseman back. Big number 44. And when that happened, Bouchard, who's a great skater, jumped in and Pody hit him perfectly. The two defensemen led the charge. Two defensemen. And the big kid, who's played pretty hard in this game. Oh, Lindros tripped him up. Hammerlick yelled for a penalty. There was no call. That's why Bouchard couldn't get back. He got tripped up. Lindros with a sneaky play. Bouchard's fifth. Pody will get the assist. And Lindros got away with a sneaky one.
And Bouchard gets rewarded for what I think has been one of his better games. I think he's played a whale of a game for the Rangers tonight. Sent in by Mironov. 4:05 to go. Rangers with a 4-0 lead. Puck knocked down by Malakoff. Pekka trying to take it away. Malakoff sends it back in. Garth Snow plays it around to Commander. Now Cairns. Off the boards, knocked down by McCarthy. McCarthy tied up by Bates. Pekka hit by Nedved. And Dunham swings it around. Cleared out by Rico Fata down the ice. This will be an icing on the Rangers. Cairns touches. Play stops with 3:33 to go. At our American Express check of the game, and there have been a lot of hits in this one. How about this one by Eric Lindros?
Wow, that was on Kabasha. Kabasha came right back to his credit.
3:25 to go. Rangers with a 4-0 lead. Nedved chips it in.
Rangers had two centermen again. 4-0 late, and they had two centermen on in case one of them got tossed out of the face-off circle.
Nedved was on with Messier. Nedved has gone off. Hit by Samuelson. Knocks down Cairns. Back the other way. Messier. Pass through. Score! J.B. Lundmark.
Oh, and Eric Cairns still on his knees, Sam.
A beautiful goal by Lundmark. Set up by Messier.
Oh, Eric Cairns. Beautiful setup, beautiful finish, beautiful turnover, but you hate to see a person injured, and Eric Cairns is still down. I heard a heavy crash. He's got the puck, and he was admiring his pass. Do you know how many times I've been in this building I've been in this building, Sam, when I saw Dennis Potvin watch people admire their shot or pass, and he would come across with that big, thick body and make you feel it. And he would hammer you. While Eric Cairns was admiring his pass, and Samuelson nailed him. And you can see it's a left arm shoulder problem. Messier's pass was beautiful. Lundmark likes to shoot the puck from the off wing. He's able to score, and it's 5-0. Eric Cairns is just going off. His left shoulder has dropped about 6 or 8 inches, and he is in trouble. The Islanders have Chris Osgood, we've been told, has a left ankle problem. He had a big ice pack on the left ankle. Now they lose Eric Cairns, and that could be a serious problem the way his arm was hanging down. Eric was admiring his pass, and he got throttled by Samuelson, who finished his check.
The Rangers have not stopped in this game. They haven't stopped skating, they haven't stopped hitting, and they haven't stopped scoring. It's 5-0 with 2:45 to go. Bouchard made it 4-0 with his 5th from Cody and Lindros at 15:48. Lindros 3 assists in the game. Here's a shot saved by Dunham. He stuck Winehandle. 2.5 minutes to go. Dunham has stayed on his game. Bouchard. LaPointe forced back by Lindros.
I think there's another player missing from the Islander bench, too.
Lundmark from Messier at 16:57, so the Rangers get 2 goals in 1 minute and 9 seconds.
No, I'm wrong. I think it's both Cairns and Osgood injured in this game for the Islanders. Boy, that's, you lose a game and then lose some people. That's
missing
tough.
the backup goaltender because Snow is on in the game and Osgood's in the locker room.
For the Rangers, they lost Radek Dvorak.
Yep.
With what we were told, he was dinged, and the Rangers kept him out of the third period. Just they didn't want to take any chances with his health. Not really clear on what the injury is.
Did not appear to be serious, but for precautionary reasons they kept him out. Offside.
Kavasha got hit. He's stunned on the play. Man, he's bent over. Boy, oh boy! This is going from bad to worse for the Islanders. This is unbelievable. He seems to be okay getting to the bench. He moves in. Oh, he got hit by his own guy. Asham was trying to throw a big check. The Rangers jumped out of the way, and Asham got his own guy.
You know, I saw McCarthy laughing. I couldn't understand why, and it's because he moved out of the way, and Asham wound up
hit Kavasha. Yeah, when things go bad. Boy, I bet Peter Laviolette just wants straight time now to get this thing over with.
1.5 minutes to go. And the Rangers with a 5-0 lead. In one of their better performances of the season, because they have maintained this play throughout the game.
Yeah, they have. They haven't stopped since it started. They've continued to take the body. They're not taking penalties. They've been good in every area of this game. And if you get real picky, you'd say, their power play wasn't sharp, which it wasn't.
1 minute to go in the game. Ranger fans still here are cheering. Battle for the puck. Bates and Cross. Donato is there as well, poking at it. Parrish is there for the Islanders. 25 seconds to go.
Peck is in front.
Puck comes loose. Cross had his stick being held. Parrish trying to keep it alive. Pekka winds it to Bates. Sent up the board. Kept in by Martinek. Around the near side, and Kasparaitis goes to it with 28 seconds to go. Kasparaitis skates behind his own net to allow his teammates to change. 20 seconds to go. Kasparaitis holding. Feeds Bouchard with 15. Now Barnaby takes a hit with 10. Kasparaitis with the puck. Into the Islander zone with 5. Bouchard. And the Rangers have beaten the Islanders. It's a shutout for Mike Dunham.
And it's a shutout for Bryan Trottier. His first game back in this building. For Dunham, a great game. For Bryan Trottier and the staff, they get a 5-0 win and move on to Nashville.
Last shutout for the Rangers here was a 0-0 tie. Mike Dunham's second shutout of the season, 13th of his career. And the Rangers from start to finish play a strong game. Physical, scored 2 goals in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and win it 5-0. 5-0.
For the Islanders, Sam, boy, it's not only losing a game, but they lost Eric Cairns, they lost Chris Osgood, both to what looked like substantial injuries.
The Oppenheimer Team Contributor Award goes to Matthew Barnaby with 2 goals. Oppenheimer funds the right way to invest. So the Rangers have now won 4 of their last 5. They get back on the winning track after the loss to Philadelphia. And they are back to 3 games under the 500 mark and have 47.